I bet we know what you're thinking right now. That in just a short while, it will all be up to you. You're in your house, all alone, and suddenly, there's a knock on your door.
And you know who it is? It's them, your den of Cub Scouts.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
They're waiting, and you're all alone. You wonder, what will your meeting be like?
Will everything go smoothly?
Muster your courage. Swing open the door and ask,
what did I get myself into?
Relax. It'll be okay. In fact, it'll probably be great.
You're not out there all alone. You have layer upon layer of support to help you. You're part of a nationwide organization. Let's take a look at the big picture. Talk about how it all works and what role you play in the organization.
The most important thing you can remember is really pretty simple. Scouting begins with us, the young people. We're the very core of the structure. Think of it as the bullseye, the target point, and the real reason the Boy Scouts of America is here.
In Scouts, I learn how to be obedient.
You get good activities, and you also meet other friends.
How to be honest, how to be respectful.
A lot of the stuff the program has to offer, I can't get anywhere else.
It's a great way to just expose kids to things that they might not have had a chance to really experience before.
And how to do my homework.
It doesn't really matter who you are as long as you like the kids and you're willing to help them out. You can be a leader and be a very successful one.
The reason Scouting has been so successful for so many years is because of the adults who work with this core of young people. So the next layer is you, the adults, working within the most important organization in Scouting, the unit.
Units are the places where the Scouting program happens.
Your unit leaders develop and implement the programs all based on the principles and goals of Scouting. We have units called Cub Scout Packs, Boy Scout Troops, Varsity Teams, and Venturing Crews.
But these units aren't just a bunch of adults and kids getting together. Each unit belongs to a chartered organization, like a church or other community organization.
It's as if the Boy Scouts of America and the chartered organizations have a contract. The chartered organizations agree to supply the meeting place, approve the adult leadership, and set policies and guidelines the unit follows. The unit is responsible for reaching out to the young people in the community and making the programs happen. They renew this contract every year.
So we've got the kids at the core, guided by the adult supervised units that put on the programs that are guided by the chartered organizations. Okay so far?
Now you're ready for councils and districts.
A council is a nonprofit corporation serving a specific geographic territory.
Can you make that a little bit simpler?
Okay. A council helps a lot of units deliver a good Scouting program. Unit commissioners, like me, help unit leaders answer their questions and make sure they're organized and serving young people.
The council includes representatives of the chartered organizations with its own board of directors made up of key community leaders. Councils set up smaller geographic subdivisions called districts. These are pretty much the operating arms of the council.
They're the ones who work through chartered organizations and community groups to organize successful units, provide training for adult leaders, and create district-wide activities for their units. They're usually made up of a volunteer committee and at least one professional scouter. Their goal is providing all types of support to units and unit leaders so they in turn can, well, do a good job,
have a successful unit,
and give their young people the best Scouting experience possible.
Well, you want to make it fun, but yet you still want to make it structured enough so that they're learning something or gaining something. You don't want to just leave it loosey-goosey so you've got chaos at your den meetings.
A lot of it is for helping the boys to set goals, determine the skills that they need, develop leadership experience, and receive some sort of self-recognition.
The entire Scouting program is worthwhile for any adult to get involved in. The effect that you can have with the young people that you work with is tremendous.
Is that it?
One more. Each council has the support of the National Council of the Boy Scouts of America. With millions of youth and adult members, National sets the program standards covering everything from advancement to safety.
They're the people who produce the handbooks, the literature, and the magazines you'll use. They create the videos and suggest the program themes.
Most of the ideas for these materials come from the field. Volunteers like you with a great idea or a really successful program.
National is in charge of compiling this information to make sure the new Scouting volunteers have all the information they need, and to make sure we continue to pass on the tradition of Scouting for decades and decades to come.
Don't worry, relax. Take it one step at a time. You're definitely going to have support by so many people.
There are so many people that can help you and so many resources.
There's great training, there's great documentation, there's great resources available to help you do Scouting.
There are so many people out there just willing to share what they've learned with you that it just gets easier and easier as it goes along.
I don't know what I'm doing. And you say, it's okay, we have so many things we can teach you. I have a bag full of information I can hand you.
The good news is, no matter where you fit in the circle, you are not alone. You've got layers of support to ensure your success, and a proven formula that's designed to do one critical thing.
Make sure that all kids involved in Scouting have an experience they'll always remember, and to make sure they grow from great Scouts into great adults.
Like you.